Hi, and welcome to my tutorial on how to color manga with markers. You might have already seen one of my videos in which I color one of my drawings. I really like using markers because it gives it a nice finished look to your drawing. You can see here. So the markers I use are Pro markers. You can get them online or in your local art supply store, and if they don't sell them, you can always ask them to order them for you or something. So what I like about the markers is that they have a broad tip that you can color big spaces, and like a little tip for the smaller spaces. So at the store where I get my markers, they also have these little leaflets, like a color chart. And I took one and I checked out all the colors that I already own. And at the back of the leaflet you just see the website, the brand, little tips. Yeah. So when I first got my markers, I got like 9 colors, just to see what they would look like. I did already know what they looked like because a friend of mine had a pack of them. Then I got like a starter pack. I'll show you. A manga pack which had like basic colors for skin coloring and just the regular stuff. So I would definitely recommend getting one of those for if you're beginning to color manga. So what I do is I practice my manga and coloring at the same time. So sometimes I just draw a few manga faces and I start coloring them with my markers. So as you can see, I really like to concentrate on the hair and the texture and the shine in the hair, which some others have more than other ones. Here is one I made yesterday. I'm just, experimenting with the color and drawing some stuff. Here, I personally like this one the most. Just basically drawing my manga and then coloring it with my markers. So that's what I like to do when I'm bored or something. Here, maybe you might recognize this one. I copied it. See, so you can just basically color an illustration or just practice. Here, this is the one I made. I'm going to show you in a few moments how to color this one yourself. So enough about the markers. I made a little tutorial for you how to color your drawing. I hope you like it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how I drew this drawing. First, I started out with pastel pink, which is a dark pink color. And you should really put it on the areas in which you think the shadow is. So in this case, under her arm, under her chin, under her bangs or fringe. Then I take blush, a lighter color, to color the skin, and this may look weird at first, but after a while, when it's dried up, it'll give it a nice touch. So as you can see, I work first with a darker color, then with a lighter color. Here I'm doing the legs, and as you can see, I cast a little shadow on the top of her legs, from where her skirt is. Then I color the lower legs again, and blush. Now I'm starting to color her skirt using a rose pink, which is a darker pink, for the darker areas of the skirt. As you can see, I'm coloring only the bits in which I think it's darker. So now I take a lighter color, blossom it is, the marker. And then I'm just coloring the rest, and after a while you'll see that it's gotten lighter. Now the hair is a bit tricky. I use cocoa, and what I like to do with hair is do the outlining in a darker color, make little strands of hair. As you can see. Now I'm using the marker cinnamon, the color, which is a lighter shade of brown. Now I'm just making these little shiny spots on her hair, which I'm leaving white, so that you could really see the shine. So here I'm using the color Sky Blue, which is a really nice blue color. I'm just coloring the bits around the breasts and the parts in which I think there is a little shading. As you can see, here I'm using pastel blue, which is a lighter shade. This looks weird in the beginning, but after a while it'll look yeah, like a normal t-shirt. If you're not satisfied with the color like I am, you can go over it with another marker. In this case I'm using Blue Pearl, which is a bit darker, and it blends in really nice, as you can see. Now I'm just doing the little ribbon with the color Amethyst, a dark purple. So here I'm starting to darken her stockings with the color Amethyst, it's the same as I used for the bow. Here I'm using lavender for the lighter bits, from where the sun is coming from, or the light source. Okay, for her shoes I'm using red at the bottom, and berry red at the top. Well, as you see, I work from dark to light. I'm giving her eyes now here apple, and her mouth berry red. So I begin with the darker shades and end with the lighter shades. So what's also very important is to use a fine liner to ink your drawings, because otherwise the markers will bleed and it would all get smudgy and ugly. So I hope you liked it. I left the information about the website where you can get these in the sidebar. Well, stay tuned for more tutorials coming soon.